Okay, so we're going to accept the other quest as well.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are while examining the palace ledger for evidence for some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur himself. Yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermont. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge will guide us in our pursuit of the false sovereign. 'Tis a frail hope, to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture to Vermont's eastern edge and probe into this young man's origins. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering the identity of the false sovereign is the key to unraveling Deeza's scheme and securing your enthronement.
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the
Okay,
palace.
so this one
discussing
we're
a
going to want to do
curious
during the
rumor.
day.
Oh, did it pertain to
This
the
one's
Queen
pretty
Regent
neat,
and
actually.
an important personage, perchance?
We're
The
going to get
false sovereign has been an
2
enigma for far
maester
too
skills
long.
here
What say we make
to
for
do this
Vermon's
mission.
Eastern Edge and
It's
investigate
worth
it?
noting that this mission here, the Feast of Deception, if that is done before you do Revenant Calamity, that will fail the quest, and then you can't do Ulrika's quest.
I can guide you to the vicinity of our
And I
destination,
don't
Master.
know necessarily that her quest
guide
is
is most
important.
welcome.
I know it's
Now
optional.
we shan't lose our way.
I think you might need to do it to get the Maester ability from Leonard. Not 100% sure on that one. But we're gonna stop by the house
I'll
real
gather
quick.
this. It might be of use.
There up here is a Wakestone shard. Maybe I can hit it from right here. Okay, my house should be just around here. Where is my house?
So tired. My kid just about anything.
Some call it culture, I call it dull.
Townspeople.
Okay.
What's life without
So we're going to start another quest as well. So I'm going to pull a bow out. One preferably. I have 3 fluted bows. So I'm going to rest to get my health back.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
Okay, we're going to go to Roderick's armory.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Okay, we mentioned that this NPC right here is a quest.
Oh, yes? I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. I cannot deny I am curious about them. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Well, why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so. Though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Okay. So, doing his quest, A Trial of Archery, will give us a port crystal.
Hopscots make for relatively safer travel.
I wouldn't mind a chance to doze off as the hills roll by.
So I'm just going to go out in this raiment. Doesn't matter. And in this mission, we're just going to basically learn the origins of the False Arisen. It's a kind of a short quest once you get there, but getting there can take a little bit.
If we're to break it,
I know there's a big monster along the way. I'm just not sure what it is. I've heard it. I didn't see it. Oh, somebody's getting stomped. Let's help him out.
Boats are the worst of the lot. How are we to strike them from this distance? Of course.
I swear. This is why you can't go alone until you're a very high level. Are ya? You still asleep, buddy? Where are you at?
what compares to the thrill of victory? One cannot help but feel indomitable.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Okay, we might come across that special merchant that sells the Worm's Life crystals here. Definitely come across some goblins.
No sense letting rain gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That was a sight to behold.
You have my protection.
Goblins, so rude.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen.
Hey, We were saving you, jerkface. Dude, don't make us kill you. Okay. You save a wild creature from getting his head beat, and he attacks you.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every
Rude.
corner.
Oh no, Ansorians. Wow.
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
That's bad.
We ought to retreat then.
Alright, put our weapon away. We don't want these guys attacking us.
2 words for that performance.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to...
No, you're good. Alright, here
Might I
she is.
interest you in my humble wares?
Yes, let's pick up these worms life crystals. All of your stock. You got anything else good for me?
Hope to see you again.
Over the course of the game, before the final mission, you're going to want to pick up at least 15 of those. Oh, there's a griffin. Ah, there it is. Guess it's the Cyclops. Just want to see something really quick. What is this? Okay.
Speaking of which, look how many women we count among our number.
Okay. So we're trying to get over there. So if we keep going this way, we're going to get ambushed. So let's take the path to the left. This time.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Goblins. Goblins, be rude. Oh, there's a third one. Be safe. Be safe.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Guess we're not going that way. That one's a hobgoblin. See if I can get close to the big one. That's the one.
Feast your eyes on this!
We'll never get anywhere
That
before
griffin
we do
is
rest.
'Tis enough to make camp only when the need arises.
obnoxious right now. Got another campsite right here.
For far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I've a rough idea of where our destination lies. Shall I show you there, Master?
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Well, come on. Oh,
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Oh, very well. Back to your side I go. Prepare for battle! That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus on.
Over here! It's rather valuable, this.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Get back here! Hold it!
As you wish, I shall return. Directly.
No one can defend themselves when thrashed like this.
A smashing success!
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Nothing like a jaunt through the woods to put a spring in one's step.
Let us hope we make it through without incident.
I knew it to be so. Right, just follow me. Was I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry, I shall wait for you right here. And before I forget, is your pack not overburdensome? Ugh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spy.
This is kind of a tricky hidden area. Without a guide, you're just kind of... Oh, Minotaur. Okay. That's not good, but... Yeah, come on.
Thank you. I am in your debt.
Ooh, that's not good. Okay, somebody, I need you to charge or do something. Get out of there. So you can make him run into the wall, and that'll stun him. Okay, guys, let's try this again.
This foe is beyond our strength. I recommend a swift retreat.
Uh-oh.
Let me think on that a while. This brute has quite the temper.
Reckless opponent
Will you
makes an easy
stop?
prey.
Here, dude, stop. Seriously. Thank you. Yeah, stop. Okay, dude, you need to stop.
Don't want to fancy fighting in these big shadows.
Yeah, I got you. Quit.
Nothing.
Quit. Quit.
Come on, Master. We got company.
Stop. Okay, come on. Seriously, stop. 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 Get up. Go fight.
Strong, respect it. We're all prepared to destroy them.
Now we're getting somewhere. All right. I think you hit the tree.
I've got you.
It's a lot to juggle with all these little enemies just jumping in. Come on, run into the tree if you're feeling froggy. There you go.
Scars of that battle for some time yet.
What fails to destroy us only enhances. Thank you for healing me, Arisen.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by.
Ooh, a hunter's bow.
Perhaps I
That's
could show you
awesome.
the way.
Okay, so we're low health after that. We're just gonna have to be careful.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
We're
I'm
gonna
sure we'll
collect
find
a
a
few
purpose for it
things
in due
along the
time.
way. Ooh, that Minotaur though. Once we get just a little bit stronger, we'll be fighting them and taking them out no problem. This is a very hidden village.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind. The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seemed rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
Okay, we're just gonna look around and help ourselves. I did see an inn up here, so if they'll let us use it, we're gonna use it. I can't
You'll never
say for
reach
sure
our
they will.
destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid. Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear it will remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Okay, let's see if they'll let us use the inn.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like.
Eyes follow us wherever we go here. 'Tis enough to make one jumpy.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
Well met, sir.
Merchant here.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Nothing special.
Do come again.
Okay, we're gonna continue up then.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned. How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find.
Okay, go to the top of the hill.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? If aught about our humble village seems, for 'tis here that thieves are instructed to begin with. Those who wander into... Of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my... Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont. In response, she's... Oops. Don't misunderstand. I know those who deal in information must ne'er align them. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye? Take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and...
Okay. Basically, he doesn't tell us anything that we don't already know.
Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling
But he is a
this.
thief maester,
Whether or not to
so
make the
we
sale
got
is for you
a
wizards to
skill
decide.
for the thief. And we're gonna go over here to this hole.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins to gnaw at me when you are gone over long.
So you can see we got a little bit of an obstacle course. And we're trying to reach that door. So I'm not too worried about it. Oh, come on. I'm not gonna die to some bats. That's just in case you fall. Okay, now this is the one that's supposed to be dangerous. So we're just gonna make sure there's no treasure down here. Looks good to me. Uh-oh, leap worm. Nope. Okay, why I went down here is just so I can jump and fly. That was real difficult of a solution. So we're going to jump and fly. We're going to kind of sit in the middle. Jump to this other one. We're just going to let it raise, then we're going to run up it, and we're going to fly across. And drop the ladder. And we're at that door.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Dear me.
Alright, we're gonna loot first. Okay, looks like we're good. We're gonna talk to Frail.
You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Go on. Ask away. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word about one of our jobs. But I suppose I can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next Thief Maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial, so the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, we'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Me thinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
All right. So that's both Thief Maester skills, as well as we're gonna get some good loot. Got some new daggers, armor piece.
Master,
You're gathering grimoires, eh? My lord told me. I happen to be in possession of the veiled tome, Owl in Blizzard. I'd even be willing to part with it. If you'd be willing to trade me Fulminous Shield, the magic Aegis for it, that is. What say you? Oh dear. Still haven't found it? Then I'm afraid I'll have to hold on to Owling Blizzard for the time being.
So I did not know, actually, that she had the tome, and I don't know if that's real or not. Probably a counterfeit. But I think we already have Howling Blizzard. Okay, so now we just need to go back and speak with Captain Brandt. Use a fairy stone. That way we don't die along the way.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
It's about afternoon time. He won't be there yet, so we're gonna go back to the house.
Could you come over here?
Rest until nightfall. Actually, the stars are coming out. He might be there. We'll take a look.
Oh, there's something written here.
Let's have a look then.
Yeah, he's here.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. Ah, but of course. I surmise your majesty a clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I have no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
That thief maester's a capable sort. I'd wager this will make
Okay,
life rather
Dragon's
difficult
Gaze,
for
the
Queen
item he
Regent.
gave us, lets us locate wake stones
Now we
on
must report to
the
Captain
map,
Grant.
and wake stone
That's the way of
shards.
things, is it not? Arrived, I say.
Okay, so I still have to go do the elf quest. I still have to do the Grimoire quest. If I take the Feast of Deception quest and I finish this, then I will not be able to do the Revenant of Calamity, which is Ulrika's quest line. I am not going to do that quest line. I believe I'm going to leave some quest lines and some side quests undone. That way, if you do decide to pick up the game yourself, you don't know everything about it, and you get to explore caves I haven't explored, you get to do quests I haven't done, and you get to have fun and enjoy it for yourself.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to aught shall change once we... If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morn, so you...
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the Coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter. Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the result.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your prey, allow me time to search for a way forward. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
Okay, so I am going to rest for a full day.
Might learn a new dish. Keep things interesting.
I've got the sharpest ears in town.
Okay.
There is much we ought to tend to. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your Majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely there's aught to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, take it. Few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, 'tis intended for a Beastren. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm shamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon your Majesty's ingenuity.
And we get a port crystal.
You have my fullest confidence. Do not forget that we work to serve...
Of course, Master. I shall look after it for you. You need only search my pack when you wish to reclaim it.
Okay, we're going to rest up, and then we're going to call it an episode for today. And next episode, we are going to go do the elf quest, and then we are going to make our way to do the Sphinx riddles. And then from there, we will do a few quests in the checkpoint rest town, and then we will go to Batal. We may not necessarily do the quest in the checkpoint rest town, but we will be for sure doing the elf quest, as that gets us another port crystal, and we will be doing the Sphinx riddles because that will give us another.
Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting.
We will also be getting another port crystal from the Sphinx.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared.
I am going to ignore that. I am going to let you see what Sven wants for yourself. And we are going to save here, and then we are going to quit, and we will upload another episode tomorrow.
We've much to be getting on with.
If you thought this video was entertaining and helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. And have a good day.